So this is a just a little story. Starts Tuesday, April 19th, a few days ago. It's Friday now, and it was a cold, rainy day. And my wife gets back from running an errand, and she says, "Oh, there's some buds on some trees on our street. Can you get a photograph of that?" I said, "Yeah, I'll try and do that." But so when I went out to walk Cooper a little later, I took the camera. I took the Fuji X-T1 with me, with the 35mm lens on it, just to see, and just in case I came across it and took a picture for her. So, but it wasn't raining when I left, but oh, it got really miserable, and I was trying to keep the camera dry. And these are the buds she was talking about. See them here. I'm going to take a picture a little later with the with my other camera on my walk back. So I take Cooper for a walk, usual time, and it wasn't too bad when I left, but it got really rainy and not very nice at all. And we took a little bit of a detour. We wanted to go over to Young Street, so we walked, and I ended up going down an alley I haven't been down for years. And I came across something that took a photograph of, and it became a bit of a mystery. So that's what I'm filming right now as I'm walking down the street. So you can see this notice here of a development. What is it saying? 14 stories, 172 residences. This has been planned for quite some time. It's in my neighborhood here. You can see it's all fenced off here, this parking lot. I used to skateboard over here not that long ago. You can see you can't get to it anymore. So this building, this parking lot is going to be demolished for this development. So that's part of the story here. A little while ago, there was a sign here. This is St. Clement's School behind here. It's on Duplex, just north of Eglinton. And there was a sign here for this building up for sale, and or this lot for sale, and we couldn't quite figure out what it was. But it's actually this building back here. See, there's a building back there, and I don't know if it's sold, but the sign is no longer there. So that's another part of this mystery. So this is St. Clement's School. St. Clement's School. Coming down here in the rain the other day with my dog. This is one of the famous moose, the Toronto moose. There's a few of these around town. Anyway, that's not part of the story. So this is the alley I was mentioning, and I can't remember when I walked down here last. There used to be an Enterprise rental car place on Young Street on the left, and this was the back alley to get to the rental car. So maybe that was the last time I was along here, and I kind of missed this sign. Anyway, I walked straight by that, and there was no one around. It was kind of rainy, but I thought, let's see what I can find here. Let's see if I can find some interesting photographs or something. This kind of caught my attention actually over here. I'm not sure what this place is. You can see it in here, but be a good patio back here, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's back here. This is that alley. But anyway, I was walking along here, and sure enough, I came to the Eglinton. Let's get the light right here. The Eglinton Orange Hall. So let me get the camera up here. That's what that is. So this is that building that was for sale, advertised over on Duplex by the school, and it's just called Eglinton Orange Hall. I forgot what the ad said at the time. I don't know if it mentioned Orange Hall. I'd never heard of it before, but it looked. I had ideas of it'd be a perfect kind of photo studio or whatever, but I didn't think much about it. And then the sign went away, and really I didn't notice it until just on Tuesday when I walked down here and go, that's what this building is here. And I took a picture of it. So the idea of the photograph was to try and you can see the fence here. So I wanted to kind of keep a little bit of a hint about the mystery of this building by leaving the fence in, and then I took a picture like that, and it was better that orientation so I could see the whole building. And but I wanted a little bit of this. Actually, I guess I shot it through the fence here, but I didn't show much of it, but just enough maybe to give a clue about where this was. So the other thing about this place that was a little odd was the number. It's number 9, but number 9 of what street? I did look this up on the Toronto Archives. I just googled the Eglinton Orange Hall, and there was a picture from 1958, but it didn't have any explanation of what it was. There was one link on there that took you to a religious affiliation, so perhaps it was a church hall of some kind at some point in Toronto's history. But on that site it also gave a different address, and it was like a 2000 something address that relates more to Yonge Street addressing. So you can see the number here is 2512 Yonge Street. So I think this had a 25 something with a letter like an A or B behind it. So so they changed the number, maybe changed ownership, not sure when it was used last, and that's almost it. So my wife bought a book for me about storytelling, a workshop around photography and storytelling, and in there it was talking about creating a sense of mystery, or deliberately leaving something out of a photo to pique the curiosity of the viewer. So that was one thing I did with trying to get the fence in it to give some mystery, and saying just making reference to the number 9 and not making a full reference to where it is and what it is was a deliberate attempt to make it a bit more of a mystery. So maybe it worked. So the funny thing about this part of the story is I was finished here, and I was getting cold and miserable trying to keep my camera dry, and I go, I can just take a shortcut over here to my street. I'm finished in the alleyway here, and let's get the dog, let's get home, let's get dry. So I'm walking this way. So I haven't paid that much attention to how good the fencing is here. I'm going, and I've got my dog with me. I'm going, how am I going to get out of here? These fences are pretty heavy and stuff. So I didn't get any further. Someone had some anger or something, and took it out on the wall here. But anyway, I couldn't find a way through. I could have looked over on that corner to see if there's a way out, but I couldn't find one. So I kind of gave up and decided to head back the way I came. I'm heading back this way, and that's when I see this sign that says private lane, no trespassing. I missed the sign on the other side of the alley, but anyway, kind of ignore that. Who knows when this was used last? But it's a bit of a retro video, I guess, for today. And I thought it was worth kind of telling a little bit of a story, some exploring, a little, adventure in the rain that kind of went wrong, and then taking a picture that was supposed to create some sense of mystery. And anyway, I used an excuse just to play with some cameras and take a few different angles, and hopefully you like it. If you're new to PJ Mixer, my work, it's all over the place, but I'd really love if you subscribe to the channel and like this video, and give me some comments. Let me know what you think about my work. And I'm heading home for Friday. I'm gonna grab a beer and enjoy the weekend. Be well, everybody. So there you have it. Not just any number 9.